Hello Pilar, hello Fritz. Settle onto your yoga mat, find a comfortable place. There will be one sequence when something to hold on to may be helpful, like a block or a book. Not for everybody, for flexible ones, you may get away with no block at all. Or also if you don't have a block, you can just hover one hand, so it will not be a problem, but I find it sometimes very freeing to have something. And hello, Catriona. We are just starting, so take your time, prepare a camera, and everybody get seated, crossed legs. And because usually we always sit in the same way, take a moment to uncross your legs and cross to the opposite way. Just to switch a little bit sensation. And then close your eyes, relax your shoulders down and back. And start to pay attention to the breathing. Breathe in all the way down. And breathe out up towards your nose, the air goes out. Breathe in from the crown all the way down to the lowest belly. Relax a little bit the belly. And as you breathe out, you contract the belly, the pelvic floor lifts, and the ribcage shrinks. Stay with this visualization of the breath moving up and down the center channel right in front of your spine. And then relax a little bit through your jaw, around your eyes, forehead. Take one more full cycle of breath. And then open your eyes, spread your arms wide to the side and allow your elbows to drag your hands up. Palms touch, lengthen. On breathe out, hands to the center, right in front of your heart. Once again, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. And for a last time, so breathe in, arms wide and up. Allow the palms to meet. And then hands through the heart. Let's settle intention for the practice. So bow your chin in towards the fingers. Close your eyes. And the intention today is to feel good. To always have this power and the wisdom inside us to tell us what feels intuitively right for our body today. When it is we need more energizing practice, or when it is we need a little bit of break. To always stay in touch with this feeling good intention in our body and to allow our peace to grow and grow. Keep this intention as we start to move. Open your eyes, once again both arms up, but this time drop the right hand down, elongate the left arm alongside your head and start a side body stretch. Remain grounded through the sitting bones. And now you can take the left hand behind your head, start to roll your heart open towards the ceiling. Look up, chest up, and very long, satisfying breath. Now climb back up, both arms up, lengthen, and the other side. So drop the left fingers down, reach the right arm up and to the left. Ground down through the sitting bones. And now start to pivot your heart up as you place the right palm behind the head. Finding the opening across the chest. And never losing connection with your fullest breath. Climb back up, both arms up, lengthen, and then release the hands in front of you. Start to walk your hands forward.
And then allow your head to drop down. Remind yourself the intention to aim to feel good in every moment of your yoga practice. Start to walk both hands to the right, stretching the side body once again. Keep your head low and the seats very much grounded to the mat. And then walk your hands over to the left. Once again, as you arrive, refine your breath. And then come back into the center, crawl your spine up, join the knees, and pivot the legs behind you to step into all-fours. In all-fours, spread your fingers wide and pivot the fingers so either they are facing the outer edges of the mat, or if it feels good, you can even pivot your fingers towards your knees, the way it feels okay. If it's too much, you can always walk your hands closer to the knees. This way, it's a little bit less of flexion and it's easier for the wrist. Now tuck your toes under and start to lean backward. You can relax the head down. And we will linger here 3 more breaths. I know it's not always feeling comfortable for the palms, for the wrist, for the toes. But with every breath out, try to release the tension. And then let's come back forward, pivot your fingers forward. Elongate the right leg behind you. Try to keep your square hips. So not lifting the right hip up, rather try to keep the hips on one line. Now bend the right knee so much that you feel that you turn on the hamstrings. So bend as much as you can. On breathing, open the chest, top of the head towards your toes. Breathe out, nose to knee, round the spine, empty. 2 more times, breathing, open up, bend the right knee a lot. And on breathe out, round, empty. Last time, breathing, open. Breathe out, round. Then extend the right leg behind you, breathe in, breathe out, touch the right triceps with the right knee, and then step the right foot outside the right hand. Lean forward with the hips, forward with the heart, and breathe out, hips backwards, straight or almost straight the right leg. And keep rocking this way, breathing forward, breathe out, back. Notice, keep moving and notice how the right foot is connected to the back of the right thigh, especially when you flex the foot and spread the toes. Forward, hips forward, and backward, flex your feet. Notice the sensation at the back of your right thigh. Now stay forward, hands flat, maybe slide the right knee a little bit more back and allow the hips to melt down so you open through the hip flexors. 2 more breaths here. Now remember that you have extension in the left hip. In extension, you would like your glutes to be active, so left side of your butt cheek should squeeze, contract, and then switch. So straight the right leg, walk the fingers back, spread the right toes. It's still early in our practice, so it feels better to keep the right knee bent. You can go for it. And try to lengthen throughout the spine so heart reaches forward. Soften the neck. Then bend your right knee, point the right toes out, lift the left knee and hop the left foot outside the left hand. Land down in Malasana, Yogi Squat. Roll your shoulders down and back. Lift the center of your heart up, trying to be very straight. Then drop your fingers forward, parallel your feet on your way to straight legs, toes pointed forward, breathing hands to the shin bones, halfway lift. Now here, stay for a moment in halfway lift and try to point your sitting bones, the bones on which you are sitting, towards the ceiling. And notice how it already helps you to stretch your hamstring. If this is a lot, keep a gentle bend in your knees. Keep pointing the sitting bones up as you take the fingers down underneath your shoulders. Always you have permission to bend the knees and then slowly start to relax the head down. Sitting bones high. Maybe sway a little bit right, sway a little bit left. Keep your feet strong, press down through the toes, and then breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, hands onto the waistline. Breathe in all the way up, point your heart up, point the elbows back, open the front, and then release the hands down. Step the feet hip distance apart, and let's keep moving. So breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold down, keep long spine, tilt the sitting bones up. Breathe in, halfway lift, chest forward. Breathe out, step to downward facing dog. Any foot first, right or left, doesn't matter. It's first downward dog, so start to move here. Make it feel luxurious. Bending one knee at a time. And also here we keep on tilting the sitting bones away from our heels towards the sky. Now drop both knees down to the ground. Hop. Extend the left leg behind you. Put a bend into the left knee. And then breathe in, open through the chest as though it's a cow pose. Breathe out, round the spine to the cat. Keep going, 2 more times. Try to squeeze the left glutes as you open. Breathe out, round and push the ground away. 1 more time. Then extend the left leg behind you, square the hips. Kiss the left knee to the left triceps and step the left foot outside the left hand. Slide the right knee back and start to rock. Breathe in, hips low, heart high. Breathe out, hips back, straight the left leg. Keep moving, noticing how the body is connected. Foot to thigh, hips to chest. 1 more rock, front and back, and all together we will meet at the front. Stay here, allow your hips to drop down, spread the collarbone, find the drishti point. It's always a good idea to keep the drishti so you can have a more peaceful mind. Squeeze the right butt cheek, the right side of your glutes, and then straight the left leg. If this is too much, keep a gentle bend in the left knee, but try to point the left toes skyward or even towards your face. Keep on lengthening throughout the spine and send this left sitting bone away from the left heel. So also here, the same idea, if you will be tilting your sitting bones backward, you will get more of hamstring stretch. Now plant the left foot down, splay the toes out, lift the right knee up and hop the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Find Malasana, trying to sit very straight. Heart up, shoulders down and back. Press equally front of your foot and back of your foot. Drop the fingers down, parallel your feet on the way to forward fold, toes pointed forward. Once again, hands to the shin bones, halfway lift, chest forward. Tilt your sitting bones even higher than before. And on breathe out, drop the hands, drop the head. And if you like, you can even hold your elbows and sway a little bit. Hands to the ground or to the shins, lengthen, halfway lift. Breathe out, hands to the waistline. Breathe in, climb all the way up. Point the elbows back, point your heart up. And then release the hands, step the feet hip distance apart, sun salutation A. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fall down, nose to knees. Breathe in for halfway lift. Breathe out, step the right foot back, take the breathe in. Then step the left foot back, breathe into the high plank. Breathe out, lower down, maybe on your knees first. Breathe in, open for a cobra, squeeze the glutes. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Take around 5 breaths here. Tilt your sitting bones high up. Keep pressing your hands down. Evan, you can think about taking the shoulders, yes, more down and back. So there is more lengthening and still spreading across the shoulder blades. Now kick the right leg high up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Breathe in, step the left foot forward, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Breathe in, rise high, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen, heart up. Exhale, all the way down, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the left foot back. Take an inhale to the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or easier chaturanga on your knees. Breathe in, open the heart. Breathe out, downward facing dog. As soon as you arrive, find your drishti. Allow the drishti to direct your mind to a more peaceful place. Direction to the full awareness of what you are doing now. And then stretch the left leg high up. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, right foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fall down, nose to knees, relax the neck. Breathe in all the way up, press down through the feet, lift up through the heart. Hands to the heart, a little bit faster last time. Breathing, arms up. Breathe out, fall down. Inhale, halfway lift. Now on the same exhale, step back, lower down, chaturanga of your choice. Breathe in, open the heart, squeeze the legs. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Allow the hands to do the effort and allow no part of your hands to do less effort than the other part. So use your fingers, use the knuckles, the base of the fingers, middle fingers. On your next exhale, prepare a little bit, bend the knees, look forward. On the inhale, step or hop forward and lengthen out. Exhale, fall down, nose to knees. Inhale all the way up, heart up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Let's start to build the sequence. At the beginning, I said that it might be that you will need a block, but not necessarily, so we will see. A book can be enough too. Step the feet hip distance apart. A little bit bend the knees. And now take the left leg above the right, so cross your thighs once or twice for eagle legs. Left arm under, right arm over. And start to get lower with the hips. Ribs in, belly in. Forearms away from your face, palms pointed up. And then start to get lower and lower. When you can get no lower, uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Take right fingers down for half moon. You can use a block if you need it. Trying to be very long from left foot to the crown of the head. From right hand to the left hand. Long across the body, across the chest. And left foot is active. Take a slow step to side angle, so bend the right knee and check out how slow can you step this left foot down to the mat. Right fingers outside the right foot. Sweep the left arm across the head. If this is too much, take the right forearm onto the right thigh for modified side angle pose. So this is the option if this is too much. Stay here, 3 breaths. Long breaths to every corner of your body. Lungs, belly. Then look down, roll down, take the left knee down. We will stay for a moment on the knees, so use a pillow if your knees are sensitive. Keep the left hand down, slide the left knee more back and look behind the right shoulder. One option, you can stay here in the twist, or if it suits you, you can bend the left knee and you can hold the left foot with the right hand. Keep on twisting your chest to the right, roll the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Find the drishti point, and as the time flies, you can keep on pulling the left heel even closer if there is room. Now take a look down, take the right fingers to the right side of the mat, and here is where the blocks can come in handy. So some of you will find it easy to drop the hips and to touch the ground with right finger, sweeping the left arm over the head. But if you cannot touch the ground, you can touch a book, or you can just keep hovering your right hand in the air. So find your way, stretch the left side body, and then flow the left fingers down, right arm over the head. So keep those legs, stretch the right side body, lift your heart up freely. And one more time, to the right. Use a block if you need to, but this time take the left hand behind the head, roll the heart up. Same to the left side, so left fingers down, right arm up, and then hand behind the head. Lean back, open up, breathe. Then look forward, fingers forward, tuck the left toes under, and hop the left foot up for standing split. So left leg goes high, heart goes low. You can gently bend the right knee so that the belly can go lower. You can keep it halfway up, no rush to take it to the heaven. Take it where it wants to be. Then step the left foot back. I will give you 2 options now. We will sweep the right leg behind us. Hop, 3-legged dog. Ground the left elbow down, right elbow down. One option, stay here in 3-legged dolphin pose, and after 5 breaths, take a child pose. Second option, if you wish, you can sway it for headstand. So right leg is already high. Hips above the head, clasp the hands, and take the left knee towards your chest. Maybe straight the legs if it suits you, but no rush. Like I said, the goal is to feel good. And then we will find ourselves together in the child pose. So both knees down, stretch the arms forward, and get your forehead down. Take it back into all fours, spread the fingers, press through the inner fingers as you switch into downward dog. Your option, breathe out, prepare, and then breathe in, hop or step forward, lengthen out. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, rise up, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the center. Feet hip distance apart, bend the knees. Take the right leg over the left once or twice for eagle. Right arm under, left arm over. Take the ribs in. Get lower, strong belly. Allow the legs to do the work. And then slowly start to lower. When you can get no lower with your eagle, start to uncross legs and hands, left fingers underneath the left shoulder, and then the right arm up. Be very long in your lines, also from left shoulder to the left hip. Very good. Find the drishti. Last breath. And then slowly start to step the right foot to the back of the mat, maybe slower than you think. Right foot lands, left fingers outside the left foot, and then sweep the right arm across the head. Of course, always you can stay higher. Or some of you have blocks, so you can use a block if you need it. No cheating here. Take the breath to every corner. Lengthen from right foot to right fingers. Take a look down, right hand down, right knee down. As always, use something to help your knee if you need it. Drop your hips low, maybe even sway the right knee more backward. Right hand stay, left arm back, twist. Bend the right knee if it's okay and hold to the right foot. Imagine that you are doing cobra in your chest. So rather than looking down and closing your chest, start to twist to the left, open the heart and lean back. Pull the right heel in closer to your butt. And never stop breathing, as the breathing is the primary thing. The shapes will come and go, but the breath will always stay and it will ground you. It will shift your practice. And then look down, drop the right foot down, drop the left fingers down to the left side or onto the block. Stretch the right arm across the head, free your heart up. And then second side, right fingers to the right, left arm across the head. Stretch the left side body, squeeze the right glutes. To the left once again, moving, breathing, right arm over the head, but this time right hand behind the head. Lean back. And to the last side, last time. To the right, right fingers low, left hand behind the head, heart up, strong legs. Then look down, take fingers down, tuck the right toes under, hop the right foot more forward. The finger stays at the front of the mat and lift the right leg for standing split. Maybe high, but if it's not your aim to go super high, stay halfway. The hamstrings has many angles to open, so find the one that works productive for you. Sometimes it feels better to square the hips, sometimes to open the right hip up. Then everybody step the right foot to the back of the mat, plant your hands, press down through the hands and sweep the left leg behind you. Ground the right elbow down, left elbow down. Stay here for 5 breaths, squeezing the elbows in. If it suits you better, you can clasp the hands, keep the elbows shoulder width apart, take the back of the head to the basket of your hands. Left leg is already high and you can just shoot the right knee in towards your belly. Or stay in Delphin. Last 2. Last one. Yes, Catriona, you have very nice alignment. The hips are already over the head. And then everybody, let's go down. The knees down and well-deserved child pose. Let's climb up. Spread the fingers, press down through the fingers, move back to downward dog. This time around, 3 breaths here. If you like, you can shake your hips right, left, bending the knees. Just find what feels good. Breathe out, prepare. Breathe in, hop or step forward, lengthen out. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. This sequence will be a little bit shorter. We will start in the chair pose, so step the feet hip distance apart. In chair pose, to activate your outer glutes, a nice tip is to try to energize the big toes towards each other and the heels away from each other. So the feet don't move, you just keep this squeezing of the big toes in, heels out, then bend the knees, sweep the arms up and try to keep this toes in, heels out. Notice how this energizes your outer glutes here. And we will twist, so hands to the heart, left elbow outside the right thigh. Try not to shift the left knee forward as you twist. So take a look on your knees. Usually we cheat a little bit and we shift the left knee forward. This is a little bit easier. Look behind the right shoulder. And then keep yourself low, look down. Take the right fingers underneath the right shoulder and once again come back into half moon. But this time, if you like, you can take it for Chapasana, the sugar cane. So bend the left knee if it feels okay and try to hold to the left foot. Maybe kicking the left foot back as though you are making a bow shape. Stay for 3. If it's too much, stay in the normal half moon pose. Little by little, Adele, no rush. And then step it back once again to side angle pose. Left foot lands down. Right fingers outside the right foot, left arm over the head. We are second time here, so try to find more openness. Evan, watch out not to collapse your head to the right shoulder. Yes, right shoulder away from your right ear. Okay, and then look down, take it once again down, left knee goes down. Straight the right leg this time. Half Hanumanasana. We've been here before at the beginning, but now the hips are more square. Toes towards you, breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, fold down. A little bit of rest here. So keep on breathing and allow your breath to create a room in your right hamstrings. Then bend the right knee and clear it out with vinyasa. If you feel empowered today, maybe it's three-legged flow with right leg lifted. On breathing, you keep the right leg lifted as you switch to the plank. You keep the right leg lifted in chaturanga, and then you step the right foot down and tuck the left toes, lift up. Breathe out, we meet in downward dog. Breathe in, step or hop to the top of the mat, lengthen out. Breathe out, fall down, nose to knees. Breathe in, rise up, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through. Same thing, other side, feet hip distance apart. Energize the toes in, heels out. Keep this energy between the feet as you bend the knees, scratch the ground, lift the arms, chair pose. Try to activate outer glutes. And then we will twist, so hands through the heart, breathe in. Exhale, right elbow outside the left thigh. Check out, is your right knee shifting forward? If yes, take it back to be on one line with the left knee. Every breathe in, twist a little bit more. Every breathe out, twist a little bit more. And let's stay low, look down, left fingers underneath the left shoulder. And start to switch for half moon. If you are tired, keep both hands down, that's okay. If you are okay, take the right hand to the right waistline, maybe the right arm up, or maybe you crave for sugar cane and you bend the right knee, holding from the big toe side, then kick the right foot away like you are making a bow shape. heart up, maybe even the drishti up. And then release the right foot. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Left finger stays outside the left foot and sweep the right arm across the earline for Parjva Konasana. Only 3 breaths here. Left shoulder away from your left ear. Then look down, roll down, right knee down, straight the left leg, point the left toes up, square the hips, start to shift the sitting bones back, and on breathe out, fold a little bit. Listen to what your breath is telling to you. Sometimes the breath will tell you to back off a little bit, maybe to bend the left knee. Or sometimes the breath will take you deeper into the shape. So you can use your breath as a wave. Breathe in to lengthen and breathe out to go deeper. Bend the left knee. If you like, go for 3-legged flow or the 4-legged flow, the old good one. You can even drop your knees if you need to. So take your vinyasa, and as always, we will meet in downward facing dog. Taking a moment of break, so you can drop your knees down to the child pose, but let's take the knees as wide as the mat and let's walk the hands between the legs. So to the inside, here, and drop the cheek right on left onto the ground. Close your eyes. There will be one more sequence to go. Lift yourself back up. So it will be long sequence, but lots of it will be seated. So already starting to slow down, but it will start quite energizing. So we will start this time the sequence from downward facing dog. On breathing, lift the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Then step the right foot outside the right hand. So to the edge of the mat. Keep the left hand low. Rise the right arm up and twist to the right. Refine your long breaths, square the hips. Twist the rib cage as much as you can to the right. And now start to pivot to the right outer edge of the right foot. You can take the right foot a little bit more back. Pivot to the left outer edge of the foot and start to drop the left outer hip down. So if you do it nicely, you should feel opening at the outer right hip and outer left hip, left leg. Find this shape. If this is hard, stay higher. This is not a long hold, so we will already sweep the right arm up, around, to the front, walk to the back of the mat for the Skandasana, side lunge higher or lower if you can. Point the left knee to the back of the mat, hands together, look behind the right shoulder, press the right heel down to the mat, spread the right toes, and then walk back to the front of the mat. Taking it to the wild thing, left hand stays down, left leg stays straight. Step the right foot outside the left leg. Press the ball of the right foot down. As you open the hips, right arm goes back. Stay for 3. Press through the left fingers down 2. 1. Now trust my voice. Just lower your bump down. Sit down, keep the right knee bent, keep the left leg straight so we are facing the back of the mat. Right knee stays bent, wrap around the left knee with your left arm and take the right fingers behind you. So with your eyes, you are facing the front of the mat. Find your long breath. Then come back to the wild thing. So left hand goes to the left edge of the mat. Left leg stays straight. Press down through the right foot to lift your hips up and slowly start to unroll. Right hand down, right knee forward into the middle of the mat. Take your right seat down and sweep the left leg forward and around the left leg for Gomukhasana. So left knee on top of the right knee. As always, this pose is hard if you have tight hips. So if you need, you can always sit higher on the pillow or on the block, and on breathe out, start to lower down. Belly to thighs. Relax your head. If it doesn't feel right to go down lower, sit upright. You will still get a lot of stretch from it. So here if you are open, or higher if you feel more tight. Staying at least 3 more breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Lift yourself back up. Uncross your legs. Straight the left leg forward. Keep the right knee bent, but take the right foot to the inner side of the left thigh. It's Janu Shirshasana, which means from Sanskrit head to knee pose. So let's lift the arms up, right knee is open, and on breathe out, take your head closer towards your knee. But if this is difficult, bend the left knee a little bit. Drop the belly onto the left thigh. For flexible ones, if this is very easy, you can flex the left foot so much that you are lifting the left heel up, and then you slide your left fingers underneath your heel. For more hamstrings stretch. Then lift yourself back up. Take the right hand behind the right hip. Roll onto the right shin. Stretch the left arm behind you. Squeeze the glutes. Open the front body. Feel how your breath goes all the way down the belly. Now press down through the right shin. Press down through the left foot. Use your core to lift yourself up. And take a gate pose. Slide the left hand down the left shin, right arm over the head. Stretch the right side body as much as you can. We are almost at the end of the practice, so quite warm. You can go for your deepest. And then roll out the way you came in. So right hand down, take your butt down. And sit, cross the shin bones in front of you. And step or hop to the plank. So roll through the legs, step or hop back, find the plank. Exhale, lower down, Vinyasa. Inhale, link the breath with the movement. Exhale, we meet in downward dog. Same to the left leg. Stretch the left leg high up. Step the left foot outside the left hand, so giant leap to the outside. Keep the right hand low as you stretch the left arm up. Make it feel good. Feel a little bit of ecstasy as you roll your chest open. If you are tired, you always can drop the bottom knee down for support. Now listen up. Walk the left foot a little bit back and step to the outer edge of the left foot. Right foot to the outer edge and start to lower your right outer hip down. Take the left arm back. Feel the stretch outside the left hip. Allow your left knee to go backward. Stretch outside the right leg. And then sweep the left arm up and around. Very nice. Take the right hand down, lift the right knee, and walk to the back of the mat. Open the right foot to the outside, Skandasana on the right leg. Pivot your heart to the left. Maybe even look behind the left shoulder. Press down through your feet. Open right knee out. Then hands down, walk back to the top of the mat. And the wild thing, Chamatkarasana, right leg stays straight. You hop the left foot outside the right leg. Press down through the right hand as you lift the hips up. Stay for 3 breaths. No need to rush. You can be more side way if it feels better at the beginning. And then just lower your hips down to the ground. We will be facing the back of the mat. So left knee stays bent, hips low. Sweep the right arm around the left knee and look behind the left shoulder. Keep pressing down through the left fingers to lift the heart higher. Flex the right foot. Look behind you, maximum. Then unroll right hand to the outer edge of the mat. Keep the right leg straight. Press down to lift up, wild thing, and then crawl down, left hand down, slide the left knee forward, somewhere into the middle. So it looks a little bit like a pigeon, but we will drop the left hips down and we will sweep the right leg forward around the left knee. If this shape is really not working for you, you can keep the right knee down, you can sit higher, or you can just stay in Sukhasana, the cross-legged position. So knee to knee, if it's easy, try to really stack the knee on knee very tightly. Breathe in, sit straight. One option, stay here, or on your breathe out, walk forward. Relax down the neck. And get comfortable here. So there is challenge as we stay a longer time in the pose to not get bored, but to be so interested in what is happening inside us. So it feels actually amazing to check how you feel, what parts of you is stretching, what parts of you is working. And lift yourself back up. Uncross your legs and straight the right leg. Keep the left knee bent. Take the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Make sure that you are squaring your hips, pointing the hips forward. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, keep on lengthening as you start to fold. Notice how much more stronger the hamstrings will feel as you press down through the right heel. Or even imagine that you could drag your right heel towards the right sitting bone. Right foot stays active, and every breathe out you relax a little bit more. Flexible ones, try to keep the left side of your ribs heavy. So the cheat will be to pivot your chest to the right side and just lean with the right side of the rib cage on the right thigh. Try to balance your chest so the left ribs are also heavy. Then lift yourself back up. Take the left hand behind the left hip, crawl onto the left shin. Right arm sweeps around, squeeze the glutes, open the front body. Keep strong core as you lift yourself up for the gate pose. Right leg stays straight. You can keep toes point or you can flex the foot as you wish. Right hand down, left arm across the ear line. Find your deepest stretch. And then lower down, so left hand goes back. Then the sits back. And we will stay low. So slowly take your hips a bit forward so you have the room behind you and start to lower down. Take a moment to bring your knees towards your outer ribs and shimmy right and left. Find breaths. Good, and then straight your legs up. I will show you what I mean, but I will not follow fully through the exercise as it will be a little bit of core work, which I'm avoiding too much right now. Take the arms up, take the legs up. We will do Kapalabhati breathing. So this is this sharp breath with contraction of the belly. So you don't really worry about the breathe out. You don't worry about the breathing. It will happen involuntary. Just try to make a sharp forced exhale through the nose. So it's like, and then the belly feels the pumping. And with this breath, Kapalabhati breath, we will try to pulse the arms up, shoulders up, and the tailbone up. So it will be like, keep on going, start, and it will be around 30 times. So breathe in and then start Kapalabhati breath and pulsing. So the tailbone up, shoulders up, and you keep on. Keep going, yes. So it's like you try to be very vertical, legs straight, and you try to lift your tailbone, almost Lulu, so it looks like. So the tailbone like hops up, hops up, hops up. Okay. Or just focus on Kapalabhati if the legs are not that easy. Then let's relax it, take the knees to the outer ribs, and once again sway a little bit right and left. We will finish with 2 back bends and then the easy twists. So drop your feet down, arms alongside your torso, press down through the feet, lift the hips, interlace the fingers, shimmy your shoulders underneath you, squeeze your glutes, lift the hips even higher, magnetize heels towards your shoulders, and then lower down. Take a relaxation, so knees in, shimmy right and left. Second back bend, you can choose the same we did before, or you can go for a wheel pose. So drop the feet, some of you will stay in the bridge, or you can plant the hands next to your ears, make sure the elbows are parallel, maybe at first crawl on the top of your head, and then lift your head up. Do what feels lovely, as always. The aim is to feel good. So stay free. Very good. More weight onto your hands if you are in wheel. So it's almost like you are trying to push your heart through the shoulders. Wheelers, tuck your chin in and start to lower down. Good job. And the bridge people start to lower down. So we all meet on our back, knees in. And this time drop both knees onto the right side. Extend the left arm to the left and crawl your head to the left. Slowing down. And at the end of our practice, it's the time to feel thankful for the body, for what we can do on the mat, for the magnificent breath we can follow. Take it back into the center, knees in, and then drop the knees to the left. Stretch the right arm to the right. Turn your head to the right. And let's take it to Shavasana. So if you have a few more minutes, get yourself comfortable to stay in the corpse pose. Use a blanket if you like. Find yourself as comfortable as you can be. So people who have lower spine issue, it might feels nice to stack some pillows or blankets underneath your knees so the knees can be gently bent. This way it might be a little bit easier for your lower back. And if you are fine, keep yourself down. Close your eyes. Allow your palms to face the ceiling. Split your legs a little bit wider. Free your hips. It's our time to absorb the practice. So no rush right now, especially if you have a long to-do list during a daytime. Now it's time to chill about it and to enjoy the present moment. So at first, start to notice the surroundings. Listen to the sounds around you. How many sounds can you hear right now? Maybe your fridge is making a noise. Cars passing by, birds, some voices in your flat. Start to notice the feeling on your skin, your t-shirt touching your body, your pants on the legs and hips, touch of your yoga mat or touch of the floor if your hands and legs are out of the mat. Notice, are you holding on to any tension on your face? Make your face soft, relax your jaw especially. There is a big connection between our jaw and our hips. And when we clench the jaw and it's quite stressed and tensed, also the hips react the same way. So relax both jaw and hips. And make connection with your breath, not trying to shape your breath in any particular way. Allow it to move freely. But notice, when you breathe in, where can you feel it? Maybe at this wall at the back of your nose as you take a fresh air in. Or maybe in your chest as it rises and falls as you breathe. Or maybe you are a big belly breather and you feel it mostly in your belly. And then scan your body from feet to crown, toes, ankles, shins and calves. How you feel in your thighs, upper legs, relaxing the glutes completely. And as our intention was to feel good, keep noticing where you feel good right now. Where do you feel relaxed, spacious, joyous? Keep relaxing your spine from base of the spine, tailbone, all the way up, lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine, until your neck turns into the back of the head, your skull. Keep your shoulders heavy and relaxed, so your collarbone can be long and spread. Make your arms heavy, upper arms, forearms. Stay relaxed, peaceful, and joyful and alive in your palms, fingers, pinky fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers, indicate fingers, and your thumbs. Allow this blissful, peaceful element of relaxation at the end of yoga to radiate to all your limbs, all your body parts, even the more distant one. And then finish with relaxing your face fully. Once again, relax your jaw, cheeks, eyes, forehead, eyebrows, even the temples and the skin behind your ears. We are almost at the end. So let's bring in our mind once again the intention to feel good and to always have the power and the wisdom to be turned inward, to know where it is we need a break or where it is we need something different entirely. Allow your peace to grow and grow. And I will hold you here for a few more moments, and then I will wake you up. If you are ready, you can slowly start to wake up with me. If you need more Shavasana today, then go ahead and grab some more. We can start to move fingers, toes, wrists and ankles. Move your head from side to side, stretch the arms, stretch your legs, and do any movement that feels good. Maybe yawn or make a side out. Relax your jaw. Even stretching the jaw from time to time can be super relaxing also for your hips. And when you are ready, turn to one side, climb up, crossing the legs. And then finishing with hands together, bow the chin down, and simply with saying Namaste to you. Thank you very much. And I wish you a lovely, almost a weekend. So still one day to come, but we will survive. So take it easy and see you next time. Thank you very much. Ciao.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you, Elliot.
Thank you.
Thank you.